please excuse me, and 26.2 degrees downtown. A little worried about the 36 degrees prediction that we're in. It is Wednesday, 3rd of December. Gotta do this. And nice to have everybody on board too, by the way.
Out of there.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and so very, very happy to have you. If you're a first-time viewer, well, I tell you what, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, bell notifications for when we have important people, much like Tom this morning, coming from the band Red Red out of Belgium, just got off the plane. Yeah, believe me. I think a little jet lag, so I'm going to go easy on him today. I really, really am. So, subscribe, become part of the family. We call it The Noise here at Galaxy. And, well, you know what to do, right? If you don't, get hold of Barbara. She'll help you through it. It's pretty painless. Thummy thing? Yes, you do know what to do with that. Get epileptic. Like us a lot. In the meantime, I tell you what, let's kick it off. Joined today by Tom Beardsley from Red Red. Here's Spoon and the Flame. So that gives us a couple of minutes to have a chat, Tom.
Groovy.
Yes. So which part of Belgium are you in?
I'm in Brussels, the weird city of Belgium.
Yep.
Belgium's a funny. I don't know how much you know about the place, but it's not so much a country as like I don't know, a bunch of duct tape and duct tape and staples holding together small towns that kind of hate each other. And Brussels is the buttonhole. It is the duct tape.
Right.
Without Brussels, the whole country'd split into two bits, and they absolutely despise each other, but they can't get rid of each other because they've got Brussels, and that's where everybody makes their money.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very, very cool. It really is nice to have you on board. I think we've only been to Brussels once before.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we have. I forget the name of the band, though. Unfortunately, it's been a couple of years since we were there. So, Red Red, that's an interesting name. I'm going to ask you about that. I really, really am. And how an American ended up in Brussels, of all places. I've got to know this one, to be very honest with you. So, we'll lead off with something like that, okay?
All right.
By the way, I do like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, again, it's carefully chosen.
Yeah, I've got one just like it somewhere around.
Yeah.
So my wardrobe lady says anyway. I'll give you stats as we go through this. As I was saying to you, we're in every English-speaking country in the world, and some that aren't. So I'll make sure that our producer over there gives me stats and stuff like that. But the stat you do want, Tom, is the one at the end of this, and that's how many IP addresses are linked into listening to this on the radio. Okay?
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, we don't know whether it's one person or 10 people in a warehouse, or you know what I mean. It's just the computer itself, the IP address. But I think you'll be reasonably impressed.
I'm sure I will be. This is exciting.
Nice. Now, I will ask you through this too. If we can promote you a little bit more than what we're promoting you now, we would like to put you into a magazine. Would you be interested in that?
Absolutely, 100%.
Nice, because we'll cover that at the end of this. Please don't go anywhere when we wrap this up, because we do want to have a chat to you about that. And all I can say at the moment, my friend, is we only put the best of the best into this magazine. So welcome to the upper echelon.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Anyway, we have about 50 seconds, so let's have some fun. That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I got to welcome along Tom from the band Red Red. Welcome to Galaxy, Tom.
Howdy, thanks for having me.
Well, an absolute pleasure, my friend, it really, really is. And, well, we kicked off the show with Spoon and the Flame. I really got to ask you straight away, tell me all about this track.
Well, I'm from Ohio, and Ohio's in that when the opioid epidemic, y'all probably heard about that in the U.S. And when the opioid epidemic hit, it was, and it's still the case where it hit real hard where I'm from. So I'd go back home, and you see every street corner there's someone doing. They call it the fentanyl lean. See someone kind of folded in half, zonked out on fentanyl, and some of these small towns, especially, where I used to do gigs and like small college towns, they'd just be hollowed out. And things have come back a bit, but it was a rough 10, 15 years of seeing that. And that's what the song's about. It's about, well, cooking up your dinner in a spoon, and about how it got a lot of what you think of as normal people. I mean, that's not to say drug addicts or any less than anyone else, but like people that you wouldn't think of. Like in the song, there's a working mom who knocks her back out and has to keep working, and they give you OxyContin to do that. And before you know it, you blink your eyes and you're hooked on the stuff.
You know, and I'm going to be honest with you, we here where we are very, very happy in our situation where we don't have to face that on a daily basis, if you know what I mean. But we are very, very concerned because drugs in the world are not everybody's friend. You know what I mean? And we're very, very anti anything like that, but we think that people who are on that really do need to get serious help, and I don't think there's enough of it anywhere in the world.
No, and certainly not. And that was the point of the song, was just to present, like, these are people like you, and this is a situation you could be in if you were just a little bit less lucky. And then most people I know at least, if they aren't someone themselves, they'll know at least one or two people that got unlucky with that stuff. Mm-hmm. It caught a lot of folks.
We here in New Zealand literally, well, in fact, we were in a movement against the thing we have here called P, which is pretty much methadone, if you know what I mean, or sort of, you know, well, we took a rally against that here in New Zealand to make awareness, and I don't see that we've actually done any good, but, you know, we've actually been able to make a discussion out of it, and if people are talking about it, at least that's something, don't you think?
Oh yeah, no, that's a good start. Here in Belgium right now, they just discovered cocaine.
Oh God.
Which is making the nightlife real interesting. I'll tell you what, like nothing like having an argument with a barfly who's also on blow. Like that. Things escalate quickly.
It could do, it really could do. First of all, I got to say thank you to Nick Deco, promoter extraordinaire. Nice for you to be able to share your artists. We absolutely love the work you do, so thank you and keep it up. Please keep sending them to Barbara. Now, Red Red, where did the name come from?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. When I was a kid, I have a PhD in ethnomusicology, as one does. And I lived when I was doing my first round in Ghana in West Africa. I caught just about every stomach bug in the world, and Ghanaian food. Now, mind you, I have some friends who are marvelous cooks, but the flavor aesthetic is maybe different than I grew up with. So, like, one of the things that would get me through tummy bugs, and also my general not love of dried fish heads, which is a big staple, was this stuff called Red Red, which I still make it for my boys. and it's a big hit. It's black-eyed peas, tomatoes, ginger, and you have red plantains along with it. And it's just still has a special place in my heart. It's one of those things I cook at least a few times a month. And so we named the band after it. We were just trying to come up with a band name that felt spicy.
Absolutely, I get it now, I really do. And you know something, Barbara and I next year are heading to a country. We're kind of worried about the food as well, so believe me, you'll understand at the end of this interview what we're saying. You really will. The pieces will fall together like a big jigsaw, and believe me, you absolutely love it. Now, having said that, I do have a young lady coming out of Alberta, Canada. Her name is Tracy, and she's saying, Tom, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you a talker? Or, you know, any of the other medias? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes, we do. We're at, of course, Facebook for all of us elderly folks.
Don't know what you mean.
Like myself. Yeah. But we also have an Instagram page, Red Band, on both Facebook and there. We also have various other pages like YouTube page as well. We haven't gone TikTok because, well, that just felt like one more thing. I respect the TikTokers. It's a hard world out there, but I think we kind of stopped it at the 2 social media things. So you can find us at both of those.
Yeah, fair enough, and no Reddit for him. But having said that, Gavin, coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, is asking,
hey,
how do I get a t-shirt, a cap, and a koozie? Do you have a merch store?
Okay. Now, we haven't, outside of our discs, we haven't gotten that much into merch. Just in the, I don't know, just hasn't kind of come up yet. We're still getting our feet under us with finding representation, getting enough gigs, selling our discs, although we've had a good run of this first album. So we're going to do a reprint and going to do a bunch more merch in the coming months. We're also working on the next album. So there will be stuff. Stay tuned.
Very, very cool. I tell you what, when you do get a t-shirt, how would you like to pass one on to me? And I'll wear it while I'm doing these interviews. And I don't know how it happens, but people seem to be watching these interviews on the interwebby thing, buying caps, koozies, and also t-shirts. And
well, that's good to know.
I just don't understand how it happens, though. It's just one of these things that, you know, what
he
can
says
I say?
As he points
well, you know,
to the garment in question.
Exactly. Well, you know, it's warm in here. I just got to make sure it's not sticking to me, to be very honest with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is warm in here too, about 74 degrees F for everybody on the other side of the world.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
26 degrees C, yeah, and add another 10, 15 for in here with all the computers and everything, believe me, and people. I've got 6 people in here, and how dare they're breathing, okay? So that heats things up as well. So, and they gave me a fan. I've got a fan, right? Yeah, believe me, the dog breathes harder than my fan. It's funny, it really is, but it's a nice thought, it really is. Anyway, Spoonful. Now, are we going back to the spoon and the flame? What's different about this?
Okay. Well, Spoonful's an old Willie Dixon tune, and we've always done it. On this one, it's a big showcase for our DJ Cortisoc, our buddy Safier, who worked with a Moroccan singer, and there's lots of samples of her that he's mixing in. And there's also I play an instrument that I used to live in Marrakesh. And it'll start off with, I had a buddy who was a luthier, and he just kind of invented this instrument, and he gave me one. And it's sort of somewhere in between an oud, a traditional Arabic instrument, and a banjo. So that's me starting off on that. So it's like me and Saf trading off weird sounds. And then our guitar player is a demon. So there's quite a long solo. Steve Coolemans, he's a monster.
I love it. I really, really do. You're right. You're a Galaxy. Joined today Red Red featuring Willie Dixon. Here's Spoonful.
I see what he means.
How you feeling, Tom? You okay?
Yeah, enjoying it. I like to talk. We are talky ones. I often get I often kind of overwhelm Belgians with my ability to really kind of run my mouth at any at any given moment.
Absolutely, I understand. Okay. When you get back to your station, can you give me the amount of countries that are tuned in, please?
167.
167. Oh, that's not too bad. 167 countries tuned in.
Wow, man! I didn't even know there were that many. That's a hell of a thing.
There's actually 172 countries in the world. So we've got a good share.
Maybe another one.
Wow!
Yeah. Okay then, how many cities?
6319.
6,319 cities are tuned in right now.
Holy crow! That's nuts!
Yeah, well, we get around. We
How long you been around?
about 11 years. 12.
Oh man, you ain't doing too bad for 11 years. My word.
When we first started this, believe me, my friend, we were thinking we may get about 10 people. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's something else.
As I said to you, wait until the end of this when I give you the numbers of how many were listening. And let me tell you, it's more than 10.
The voices.
Oh, groovy. Well, thanks for having me, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Tom. It really is. We're big fans of your work.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's an honor. We work real damn hard on this stuff, and it's real hard, tough to get traction. Of course, everyone's a pauper in their own land, but boy, Belgium that's a rough nut to crack. I'll tell you what. So it's kind of, and it's funny. I moved here from Ohio, which is another place that's really hard to get out of. And Belgium is notorious because we don't have one market. So it's like 11 million people, and it's about 2 or 3 different markets that you're trying to break into. And oh baby, it's rough.
I understand, Tom. I really, really do. But I'll tell you what, we here in New Zealand, actually, we here at Galaxy, we're expanding ourselves. We're heading into a brand new country. For us, it is a brand new country. It is an ancient country in a lot of ways, but they haven't had westernized music, and we've been headhunted by people from this country to go over there and start building brand new radio stations. So I'm going to ask you straight up.
Oh, hot dang, that's great.
Would you mind?
I'm trying to guess which one. I'm trying to guess which one. Ethiopia?
No, no. It's got 1.8 billion people.
Well, that'd be India.
That's right.
No, yeah. Hot dang. Huh?
That's why I was saying I was worried about the food. Okay.
Oh no, you can't be. Oh man, my mama at 67 walked all the way from one end to the other.
Really?
And she did okay with the food.
Nice.
There were a couple dicey moments on a train, but you can. Yeah. What you leave behind on a train, you leave behind. That's the beautiful thing.
Well, one of my friends says, "Don't worry about the kids." I didn't think he meant goats.
Oh. No, that's that's some good eating too. And you've got such a variety of cuisine. It's just crazy. Where are you going in India?
Well, we've been there before because we actually got kidnapped. We did. As soon as we got out of the airport, we got kidnapped. I'll tell you about it after this. But we went to Trivandrum, Kerala.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we are now based in Bangalore.
Oh, yeah, I see the hat.
Yeah, GLI, literally, it's Galaxy Lazy Indie, and I'll let you know the correlation of that at the end of this as well, because the magazine's called Lazy Indie. Okay, and then there's us. So we've sort of become partners now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. Believe me, it was a weird scenario, but it's working out. It really, really is. It's taken about 2.5 years just to get a plane ticket. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, we had to formulate a business. Believe me, we had to have specialised lawyers. We had to get a bank account, which meant we needed to formulate income tax numbers and yada, yada, yada. But it's done. Now we need a letter of invitation so that we can apply for a visa, and we're there, I think, the 30th of January.
Oh, that's a heck of a thing.
That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM. And this morning we're talking to Tom from the band Red Red, coming out of Brussels. And Tom, really, why did you go to Brussels from Ohio? What was the big attraction?
Oh, it was a woman. My wife. I met my wife when I was studying Arabic in Rabat, Morocco, and she's from Berlin. And so we had a long distance thing for a while, and then she got a gig in Brussels. And Belgium, I will tell you, is a lovely country with amazingly lax immigration laws. We love those around here. And so that was a nice third country for us to both end up in. She's an interpreter for the EU, and I cook.
Well, there you go, literally. Well, you know something? A lot of my friends cook, including Barbara. That was in her wedding vows, literally, that Chris had to cook. Otherwise,
absolutely,
the deal was off.
Yeah, any musician who can't cook and look after the kids is homeless.
Well, that leaves me out then. Basically, I can't do either. Really, I don't have any kids to look after to start with. But more importantly, my mother was a Michelin star chef, 5-star chef. Literally, she used to be a chef for the Parliament, or for Parliament buildings here in New Zealand. Of course, it's called Bellamy's. But I chose not. Literally. No, can't.
You just decided. Yeah, that's a brave choice. I myself just figured if I could cook, then I wouldn't go hungry, and it lets you earn your keep.
Well, this is true. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean to say that I can't cook. I just chose not.
Okay. Chose not to.
Yeah, literally. And I got to be honest with you.
You're going to starve in India.
My wife is a wonderful cook as well. She used to cook for old folks' homes and stuff like that. So she certainly knows her job as well. You know what I mean? So
right.
You're going to starve in India.
I'm going to starve in India.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to starve in India. Believe me. I'm always worried about food. I really am. When I go to different countries, I'm always kind of worried about food. I really, really am. But, it's just one of those things. You got to know. You really just got to know. And I think that's a good segue to say, Tom, tell me about I Got to Know.
All right. Well, that's our big drum and bass thing. But it's also, it's about a bank robbery. And I used to play, I am from a land where we are well armed. We're known for one thing. It's our love of things that go kapow. And I used to teach at a guitar shop that was right across the street from a bank that would get robbed about every 3 weeks. Like, it was to the point where they would just have a bag and they say, "Hey, buddy, here you go. We all get a day off." And then they'd show up drunk, like the bank tellers would show up drunk as lords in the guitar shop going, yeah, man, we got a day off. They robbed us. And and it was sort of, I was imagining people planning a robbery of that bank. And that's what the song's about.
I love it. I really, really do. In fact, I got to be honest with you, Tom. I don't often add music to my playlist in my car, but this one is right on in there. It really is. And I love the definition of it as well. You're right, here at Galaxy, talking to Tom from the band Red Red. You got to know. Oof, dear, oh dear, it's hot in here.
I can't imagine. It's about 4 degrees here.
Oh, it's
I mean, we're on the opposite end.
yeah. You're going into winter, aren't you?
Yeah, and Brussels winter is not the nastiest. It's a sort of a clam. It's like being in the armpit of a frozen dog. It's just, or I always describe it as if you had that. We all have that friend that we love him, and he's a good guy, but he's always slightly wet. You know, like you shake his hand and you're like, I love you, Carl, but you just really, maybe a little baby powder. I'm not. Yeah. That's Brussels. It's always slightly damp and you're not sure from where.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, listen, you might be able to help me. For about 12, 13 years now, we've been trying to come to the bottom of a myth. Okay? So this might be the perfect person to ask. You're not a vegan by any chance, are you?
Oh, no. I will eat it if it will hold still long enough.
Okay, fair enough. Well, as I say, we've been trying to get to the bottom of this. Have you ever had a vegan sausage?
I have. Just at a gathering of friends. We had a couple vegans, okay. And I couldn't tell you what I ate.
Okay. So, well, I was just going to say, are they made from real vegans or not?
Oh no. Vegans are stringy. You don't want to. The grind. They block up the grinder. They're kind of stringy and tough.
Oh, dear. I'm sure there's a solution for that. Really am.
Yeah, you got to tenderize them. A little lemon juice, 24 hours in the fridge, and you're fine.
Do you guys have the SPCA over there?
They must. Belgians do love their left-wing causes, and I'm sure I've probably given money to it, whatever it is.
It is the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Yes. Okay. We hear about it's, well, since we're off air, Belgians use it often as a cudgel to beat the Muslims and the Jews with, okay. Because they don't approve of their slaughtering methods.
Fair enough. Let me take you off that one because we're still recording on the video. But
right.
Here in New Zealand right now, the SPCA has got an issue with the government about round bales of hay. Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Oh, because cows fall off of that?
No, it's because they don't think they're getting a square meal.
Oh. See, I went all serious and political and left-wing there for a moment. And you were setting up a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You walked into that.
Yeah, I walked right into that one, man. I'm a sucker, especially if you get me talking about politics. It's a bad American disease.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I've really got to find out. I mean, the DJ Quarter Sock, is he in the land of one left sock?
I think it just means DJ Short Socks. He's Is a phenomenal musician, incredible DJ, very funky human being in a good way, not the smell manner, but does not take himself terribly seriously. So, you know,
Well,
and your DJ name is
I,
Short Socks.
I got to be honest with you. I spent a lot of years entertaining in nightclubs, if you know what I mean. Not only radio, but nightclubs, and also have been very, very gracious to have a career as a front of house and studio engineer as well. So believe me, when I hear a band, I think I've got an ear for it. You know what I mean? And I know what I like. And I absolutely love Red Red. Now, must have been brave of you to think about adding a disc jockey to your band. How did
Well, the
that
funny
come
thing is
around?
that's how it actually started with him.
Really?
It was a jam session with me, Steve Kuhlman's the guitar player, and Safier, DJ Cortisoc. And so originally we didn't even have a drummer. We just had we had Safier. He'd run a beat and then he's got a looper pedal and he'd get the beat going and then he'd scratch on top of it and he does this thing where he builds loops and loops and loops and loops and loops. And that's how we started. And then finally, we knew this virtuoso jazz drummer, Peter van der Holte, our drummer. And so we thought we'd lighten Salfier's load a bit so he could focus on the accents and the melodies. Um, but what it does is it's not only a neat sound, but he's an incredible labor saver. If we need a keyboard player, he's our keyboard player. If we need another vocal, he's our vocal. If we need horns, he's our horns. And he can just sort of ask you what key you're in, and he goes, he does some sort of thing, flips through records, looks through samples on his Mac, and then goes blam, and you've got that thing you wish you had. And we're not sure how he does it. Like, I've been playing with the cat for almost 10 years now, and I don't quite know how it works.
Well, you know something? I absolutely love the formulas that you guys have put together. And I'm hoping very, very shortly you'll say, yes, Grant, literally. Now, what I'm trying to say there is, have you got anything new in the can for the near future?
Oh, yes. We've just been in the studio for a couple weeks, and we've got an EP coming out hopefully in a couple months. It's down to the last little bits of vocals and mixing, but much much more involved material. We've got some stuff we've added an amazing new singer, Adrian van Hasselt, and so we've got these great big layers of sound and maybe almost somewhere in between Black Keys, but also in the vein of like Muse and Queen. And so we're real excited about that coming out. We hope to alienate even more people that we're hoping for something traditional.
Well, this is where the yes, Grant comes in. Would you be interested in coming back again for another interview? If you'll send us all your music, we would love to be able to catch up and discuss that as well. Would you be interested in that?
Oh my Lord, yes, Grant. Absolutely. Thanks for having us. In the first place.
Very, very cool. Now, I got to be honest with you. The very first song I ever heard of yours was Lay Me Down Marie. And again, one of the few songs that I've added to my playlist because I'm absolutely loving this. But so is The Noise. Now, The Noise here is our family from around the world. We don't call them an army. We don't call them fans, anything like that. They're The Noise simply because they're damn loud. They're not shy about asking per artist, per song, every day. And to be very honest with you, we see Red Red on the breakfast show every morning. That's how it's chosen, is everybody asks for you. And it's Lay Me Down Marie. I'm not kidding. 3,994 requests for it since we've been playing it. This is one of the most popular songs we've got. Tell me all about this, please.
Well, it's about lust. It's about the there is the erotic side of love, and that song is not about a woman named Marie. It's actually about my wife. and it's just her name didn't rhyme, so I did another name. But yeah, no, it's about the magnificent human being that I get to see every day, and all the steamier side of that relationship.
You know something? I couldn't get away with that. I can never, ever add the words my wife and lust in the same sentence. Unfortunately, I can't. But having said that, I'm pleased for you. You're right here at Galaxy. Here's Red Red, lay me down the road. Because my wife would think I'm talking dirty.
Oh yeah, no. I have straight up embarrassed her in front of 1,000 people with that one too.
Nice.
It's like I didn't go as far as like, hey Bob, where's the spotlight? You know, but it was like, all right, you might be standing right next to her, and my God, that woman's a sexual powerhouse, and you are honored to be in her majestic presence.
Oh gosh, you know something? I got an English mate that says to me, my wife's dirtier than the pub I drink in.
Oh, happy man. That's how you want to live.
He's a very happy man. And no, it's not somebody in Leicestershire either. It isn't. We've got a very close friend in Leicestershire, and I don't want to get into trouble because I might think I'm talking about him. It's not. Very, very cool.
I'm surprised you've got another friend.
You're surprised I've got another friend.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's harsh.
No, that's about right, actually. Here. Oh, gosh. That was witty, Barbara. You'll have to keep that up.
Yeah, I'm learning off you.
You're learning off me. Very cool.
That was acidic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I loved it. I really do. I'm going to have to get you to do that more often. I really am. Whew, gosh. So we're going to round it up right now after this. I do have a couple more questions for you, but please don't go anywhere because Barbara's going to take some pickies and bits and pieces. She'll add it into a movie that you'll probably get tomorrow.
Hot day.
Now, I usually say, you know, okay, fair enough, show it to friends and family. They'll love it automatically because it's you. But I usually suggest, you know, you're a musician. I know you're going
to... it's going to be posted.
Yeah.
On all the things.
Do that. But especially show it to somebody you don't like.
Nah.
It's always fun.
I can't even think who that'd be.
Ah, very nice. I like that. I do. Oh, gosh, it's hot. Have we got Kiwi air conditioning happening?
Come on.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all working.
They're all working?
Yeah.
The air conditioning?
Yeah.
You mean to say the windows are open?
Yeah.
Nice. Obviously you've been out of the country and travel around quite a bit. And you mentioned that your mum went to India. Have you ever been there yourself?
No, I haven't. Like, I have a few, most of my roaming around's been Europe and Africa.
Okay.
And the U.S.
Would you consider maybe doing a show
Oh,
too?
God, I'd love. Well, I make, one of my big fantasies is, I make jewelry.
Okay.
Like, the half of the studio you can't see is my jewelry studio.
Okay.
And
hang in there, Tom. Hold on.
Hold on.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM here in New Zealand, and we're talking to Tom coming out of the band Red Red from Brussels. Now, Tom, I've got to say, we're about to wrap this up, and I did ask you if you would have anything new coming out in the near future and whether you would come back again. So that just leaves me really one more question to ask, and that is, would you do me a voice drop the next time you're in a studio or next to a recordable 58? Would you say,
Oh, yeah.
"Hi, this is da 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 da
Right
da
under
from Red Red," and you can hear us on Galaxy, something like that? Would you be interested in doing that?
Oh, absolutely. I can even do a little musical tag for you.
Absolutely brilliant. Simply because the more times people get to know your voice and who you are, which band you're with, the more times they go and have a look on the interwebby thing, and you never know, you might pick up a number of new friends and family along the way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Very, very cool. So in the meantime, I got to say thank you very, very much for joining us here in the Antipodes.
Thank you
And
as well.
we would love to catch up with you very, very shortly. But in the meantime, please don't go anywhere. I do want to have a chat to you about putting you into a magazine and a little story that goes with it you might find fascinating. But for everybody else, join myself and Barbara tomorrow morning between 5:30 in the morning, and 10 for the breakfast show, guaranteed 110% best in the world, 115% Galaxy artists. You'll love them. We only play the best. Guarantee you that. So from me, it's happy radio, everyone.